When do you anticipate we will find out whether the PTI will be able to run in those elections? And what are your considerations about the importance of allowing them to run or not to run?
I don't have any sort of confusion or qualms on any political party, including PTI, that they would be part of the electoral process. They are a registered political party with the Election Commission of Pakistan. They are constitutionally entitled to field their candidatures in different constituencies, just like any other political party. I'm even surprised that even this question of them participating in the electoral process, why does it arise? No one has stopping any political party from participating in a normal constitutional political process.
What can be done? What would you like to see done on this, particularly in terms of Pakistan, Afghanistan?
Are you more focused on what we're going to do on counter-terrorism,
yes,
or Afghanistan-Pakistan relations?
Well, I mean, it's related because Pakistan is saying, as I understand it, that much of the problem is based in Afghanistan, and these guys are sort of operating from Afghanistan into Pakistan.
First of all, I think so we should focus and try to appreciate what is going on our western borders. And this surge in attacks of terrorist outfits, either be religious-inspired attacks or even ethnic-inspired attacks, like the form of BLA and BLF and the rest of their associates. One thing which is very important, which has changed the entire landscape, the security landscape of this region, is the leftover gadgets by US and its allies in Afghanistan, which has implications not just for Pakistan but for the whole region. And very reliable and authentic journalistic literature has been already produced on it. It's not just what Pakistan is saying. It's the literature has been published even in magazines like Foreign Policy and few others. But we do believe this is a challenge which probably was not well thought of. And this is a challenge which needs to be responded. And this is a challenge where we, along with our international partners against the terrorism, need to coordinate, cooperate, and work together. And I believe that in initial briefings to me from the security side, my understanding is that we are already working on that with our partners, be it United States and others, European Union, UK, and the rest of the powers. And this is a problem which has been recognized by anyone and everyone. And these surges are primarily happening because the fighting capacity of these outfits has been enhanced. They are emerging as a new challenge. Pakistan is in the forefront to take this brunt. We have been arguing this for years and years and years when we were accused by our own partners that we are probably having a sort of a double role, or we are not the willing partnership in this so-called war on terror. But we could foresee that a time will come that all these powers will leave this region and it would be us who would be facing the mess. And this is what is exactly happening to us. It has happened to us in 1989. It has happened to us again in 2021. Do we surrender? Do we just leave it as a fait accompli? No. We are planning, we are executing on our own resources. We would reform, when I say we would reform our tax system, it is for the reason we cannot rely on financial assistance to take on our security challenges. We have to raise our own money. And we are doing that. And then spend that money on an area where we can keep our population secure, which is one of the prime responsibility constitutionally of any government. So would we deny the partnership, help and assistance if it is available at a global scale? No, we will not deny that assistance or help. But it should be in the right context, it should be with the right intentions, and we should be viewed as a responsible government which is one against terrorism, which is against radicalization, and which envisions a moderate and inclusive Pakistan. And we, whatever we do here, we do it out of conviction, not out of compulsion.
Yes, actually, it is a follow-up question as well, because I would like to know, because there were some meetings happening about security with the Afghan government, and so how is it, do you feel that there is a kind of comprehension that they are willing to help when it comes to security?
We need to appreciate that when we talk of Afghanistan or even Taliban, they are in a phase of transformation, and I personally feel that room and space should be given to them. Let them settle, let them transform. Meanwhile, whatever best we can achieve by engaging with the multiple layers of that arrangement, we're going to pursue that goal.
You've listed a very long, list of challenges that Pakistan is facing that you also hope to work on. But if governments before you have not been able to deliver when they had a much longer term, what makes you confident that you are going to be able to deal with the immediate challenges?
First of all, I'm confident, and I want to remain confident, that I'm talking about the right issues rather than popular issues. So that sense can be gathered, that what are the core issues which are being faced by the society and the state of Pakistan. Whether I'm successful or not to realize those projected goalposts probably is irrelevant. I'm not here for eternity, I do realize that. And once I'm not there, and if I'm given a limited time span, the only thing which we can do is to talk about the right things. So once you initiate this discourse, it is more or less like a relay race where you would be running and handing over it to another player, and they would carry it forward. So that is the model in our minds, that there would be political players who would benefit from this political discourse, and they may or they may not choose the policies which we are suggesting. But at least this span gives us an opportunity to generate a healthy discourse which we feel is deficient in our polity. Military is providing all the inputs which we are asking them. They are not overstepping even in the slightest manner. There is no